I'm part of the underworld, he says. I'm in the trap house with the goons, all of us searching for the next sucker to take for all the cash they got. We love meeting 15-year-old losers from Richmond Hill that want to sell their iPods for a little pot. We can see it in their faces. Next thing you know, they're getting everything from Mommy's jewelry cabinet and calling me back, bringing it back to me for cheap. I run the game, John. I deal the cards. Just like the Ontario Liberals. No credibility, and we slip under the radar. This Kijiji is the future, and you're just living in it. The classified ads in the paper gone wild, wild west. Signed, The One. Thanks, Neo, for that. How about it, Mike and Milton? Is this seller beware now? Has it changed the rules of transactions?
Yeah, you have to, because I purchased a double bed for my son, and someone was selling it, and I spoke to a lady on the phone. I went to her place, and when I got to her place, she was the only one in the house. And this lady was really physically attractive. And after I load up the double bed in my van, I said to her, did you have your husband, your boyfriend with you, or a friend? Because I said to the lady, I said, she come across even naive. I said, I could attack you. I said, next time when you're selling something on Kijiji, make sure you have, if you're going to bring the person over to your house to purchase the item, make sure you have someone with you. Hello?
Yeah, no, Mike, I'm listening with rapt fascination. I thought you were going to tell us you were from a small Midwestern college, and you never thought this would happen to you, but there is a woman who's physically attractive selling a mattress, and she wanted you to come to the house and test it. So thanks anyway for sharing that.
The next thing I knew.
Yeah, boy, I could not believe this was happening to me. But, Mike, that's a great story. Here's Robert.
It's a shame you stopped.
Yeah, it's happened. I was selling my Ford F-350 and on the Auto Trader, actually.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't tell them to come to my house. I was on a job site, but two gentlemen showed up, left me their minivan and their keys, and went for a test drive. 15, 20 minutes later, they came back and said, okay, we'll be in touch. The day later, I went out. The truck was gone. A year later after that, I got a call from OPP saying that they think they found my truck. Well, I was paid out already with the insurance company, but I went to look at the truck, and it was my truck. And basically they said this happens a lot because what they do is they find your ownership, get a key made real quick, which it doesn't take long, and when you don't know what's happening, your truck is being driven off your driveway. Done.
Wow. Great stories all. Thanks for sharing that, Robert. So that's another cautionary tale. I mean, you best be in that truck. I don't know. You got to know that there are so many grifters out there now. Start thinking defensively and almost being cynical about humankind. That's the only way to operate. You never take anything for granted. I'll point out again, I don't know if I'm reading too much into this, but this guy was... Well, what was he from? The Dutch Reformed Church, I guess. And they're going to... I don't know if that's...
That's code for pretty good guys.
A good guy who's trusting and maybe thinks that the rest of humanity... The Ancaster Christian Reformed Church. Same thing. I think, isn't James Reimer a part of that operation? I believe something along those lines, or he's a Mennonite. I don't know. We'll look into that. Is it on a stat sheet? All we care about is goals against average and important playoff games. But still in all, now you know, cautionary tale. Glad to have shared that with you. We got Lou looking at business next. Oakley Show. Talk Radio, AM 640, 652.